Supervisor. For this week, we're looking at adding a destructible mesh with a explosion sound, and we're also adding some lights that change color every second. I'll hit play here, and we'll see the meteor crash with the sound, and we'll see the lights in the distance changing color. Alright, we'll see the colors changing every second. Alright, and that's all we had to add. Let's go ahead and take a look at the code. What I did is I took my meteor from last week, I made an alternate version of it, and just set it up, so last week you gave me that video. The thing I was missing was velocity change checkmark. That's the item I was missing. So once I saw that you had that in your video, the impulse worked just fine. What I did is I went ahead and created in my let's see, level prototype meshes. I have a destruction mesh sphere that I've created. Okay, I broke it down into 3 different levels. I pulled that in and made that as the static mesh for my meteor blueprint. Okay, added the impulse. I also left gravity on, but the impulse helps it move at an angle instead of straight down. And then what I did is on component hit, so when it hits the ground, I don't only want to do this once. I want to play a explosion. In this case, it's a thunder explosion sound. The sounds I was hearing online were like meteors crashing through buildings and stuff, and I didn't want that, so I just have a thunder explosion sound, which fits well. Get the world location for the sphere when it hits, and that's where I plug the sound into. Pretty simple on the meteor, destructible, and the sound. All right, looking at these lights here, I just made some blueprint lights on a pole. Made an emissive material sphere. Let's see, let's go up here to my blueprints, pull that up. Construction. Following, don't think we need, am I using that one? Yeah. So trying to change the colors of the spheres. I actually pulled that from your first video that you did on a Monday of week 1. Setting the dynamic colors. Event begin play. Set the timer for the light timer. Pull in here, we make a linear color. I set that as a variable light color, which I then tried to plug into the vector parameters for parameter color to get the lights to change color. Unfortunately, the emissive color is not changing on the lights themselves, which is kind of weird, but the light given by the point light, that is changed every, the rubric said to do it every 1 second, so I set it to 1 second. And as we can see again, it's changing every 1 second. All right, let's see, taking a look at the bit bucket. Okay, and thank you for your help on that one earlier today too. I was having so much trouble. So I added the meteor explosion. Thought I merged it back into master, but then it went into some side path. So when I went back to the master, started creating the lights, it started giving me all kinds of issues. So eventually I got the, with your help, got the meteor explosion merged back into the master, and then I got the lights. It took a couple tries, but I finally got it merged back in on the timer light. And then this one here is fixing an issue 4. For some reason, the destructible mesh, static mesh that I'd put in the train to fracture it was still sitting there on the train for some reason. So I just deleted that and then redid a push-up. Branches, so there's no outstanding branches, no pull requests required. And here's the commit history. So today was this fiasco right here of pushes and branches. And that should about conclude it. Thank you for your time.